Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. So I was able to go to, I wasn't planning on going to Half Price Books yesterday, but I did go to Half Price Books yesterday, and I managed to find the Work Your Light Oracle, which was really surprising to me because I had no intention of buying an Oracle deck. I had no intention of looking at them, really. I went for books. And I'm actually happy I found it. So the reason why I like Half Price Books is because they're all donation based and you can sell books back if you need some extra cash. I did that when I was moving back in with my parents. So that's why my book collection it's shrunk in size, so that's upsetting. But I had to do what I had to do. And books are freaking heavy, so, I had to make some concessions. But with that being said, it's been a long time since I've purchased any sort of Oracle or Tarot deck. I used to average a lot. Hi, Fred. But it's been like one per year for like the last, since 2020, I really stopped basically. So I think I've bought 3 since 2020. But anyway, I am working on consuming because I hate Are you okay? Don't drink your water too fast. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, go lay down. Go on. Go on. Go lay down. Okay. Silly boy. Okay, lay down there. That's good too. That's good too. He's such a good boy. I know, Fred. I should probably get him registered as an emotional support animal so I can take him wherever I want, but he's also got anxiety, so maybe being around that isn't a good idea. But anyway, I was excited to find the Work Your Light Oracle while I was there, since I hadn't planned on even going into this, what is it, like, religion? It's like a religion and folklore and mythology section. Okay. I like I've not really done anything with this too much. I just kind of looked at the cards briefly. I reorganized the orientation of the cards. They were all kind of backwards and forwards, so but with that being said, I'm going to do one more shuffle here. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's a train, and it's gonna be interesting how I manage filming in the summer because okay. So I'm not gonna try to do that weird thing. Hopefully I can keep these from getting chewed on. Felix. So let's get the first card here. Take a break is the card we got. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Now, I really like the artwork. I do. I like, first of all, the back of these cards are beautiful. Look at that crap. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Beautiful. So cool. I like the message. I do. But, you know, I'm gonna pull a clarification card after this, because yes, I agree just by the energy, or not by the energy, but just by what I'm getting. I know everything is a lot right now. Everything. But I guess when you feel called to take a break, take a break. Because I personally believe that not everyone can do everything all at once, all the time. It's, you know, it's rough out there. It's rough out there. So let me see what the book says, so that way I can get a better understanding. Oh gosh. I have to stretch my legs, sorry. A better understanding. Oh, interesting. Oh, this one has suits. So there is suit 1, confirmation cards, suit 2, inquiry cards, suit 3, action cards, suit 4, activation cards, and suit 5, transmission cards. Wait, is there one more? No. Okay, so there's that. Okay. So now where is the card that take a break? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this would be considered an action card. Okay, cool, I can see that. I'm curious to see what each suit looks like and how they are differentiated. I'm assuming it's by color, but we'll see here when I pull the next card and see what happens. I might pull the message and then we'll go through the deck maybe and look at it together. Okay, sorry, hang on, 82. I'm getting distracted. 82. It's okay to take a break and enjoy your creations, to take a moment from your busy schedule, to get off the treadmill of life, to appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released, or experienced before rushing on to the next thing. To be in the moment and enjoy where you are, to take a breath and regather your mind and spirit, to recalibrate, appreciate, and celebrate, to decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Perhaps you have just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before rushing on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself and recalibrate. Go on vacation, book a massage, take long walks in nature, go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. Work your light action, take a break and breathe. Okay. I like that message. I agree with it. Given the collective energy of the country at the moment, though, taking a break might not be the best idea. But there are also so I'm holding the light in my own way, right? I don't feel called or compelled per se to go. Well, first of all, I never know when the hell they are because I don't have the information, and every time I find out about a protest or something, it's always too late, so I never end up going to them. That's why I've just given up on being the person that goes to the large group protests. I think that that's okay. I don't think everyone needs to go to those, although I do believe that everyone needs to be doing something. So I do the work from inside my home. I transmute my energy through my art, through my magic, through just going around and just being as light as I can as a human, like I used to walk around in fits of despair, and it was pathetic, honestly, and it didn't do anything for me. It gave me anxiety, and it, me, even though the world is a much worse and harsher place than it was even 10 years ago, my personal energy is not. It's the opposite. And I think that is a good counter. And just being out in the world, taking my dog for a walk, I believe that everyone contributes. I pay attention, I observe, I don't absorb, that kind of thing. So I take breaks in my own way. That's sort of how I operate. And everyone has their own way of doing this. So I don't think anyone's... Do I think that violence is should be everyone's first response? No. I think that's why at this point we've been non-violent. So yeah, that's a good card. I do agree with it, and I do think that you should, if it resonates with you, in that, like, we need to have a calm nervous system. I'll admit I'm not 100% great at that at all. It took me a long time to get to the point where I am grounded to a degree, and I'm not always grounded. So take what I say with a grain of salt, or a pinch of salt. I don't know. What is the better saying? I think pinch of salt might be better. Because, I mean, I don't know. I think English idioms are way better, or British idioms are way better than American ones, in my personal humble opinion. Okay. Ooh, good. I like this clarifying card. Boundaries. Nice, nice. Okay. I like how ooh, and she's got the chakras here are lined. People are trying to grab at her or touch her. And she's got these, like, spiky, get away from me. They've got these energy waves, get away from me. Stay away, stay away. I like it. I like it. Back up. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay, let me find that in the book. No, Felix, you cannot have my hair tie. Boundaries is in suit 2, the inquiry cards. Okay. So I'm guessing, I'm going to go ahead and guess that the colors in the background are going to be the main difference. So like this one is a little more purple. And this one is purple, but also like I'm drawn to the yellow here, up here top. So I think maybe that might be its main color, if you know what I mean. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just guessing. 38. You are being called to create clearer boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal, but before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, and taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand, and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, I always used to do that. Always. Not good. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is it trying to communicate with you? And the work your light inquiry. Where in your life do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay. Oh. Also, I've noticed that each section has a different, so you've got the inquiries, the actions, the activations, and then just the work your light, which is the confirmation section. So that's cool. I like that. These should work in tandem, honestly. It goes for anything, you know, regardless of what the hell's going on outside of in the collective. These should be two very important things that you do for yourself. And honestly, this one is a lot harder to do than taking a break, because you could take a break to recharge, but if you don't have boundaries surrounding yourself, you're just going to continue to override your want and need to take a break. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that these are two really, I think they're important messages for today. I really think we should utilize that. Also, I'm gonna pull one more just because I feel like it. It's a new deck, and a lot of, I don't know, I feel like one more card needs to be pulled for some reason. Another one that is so true. Okay, this is happening right now. Right now. The initiation. Rite of passion. Rite of passage. Crossing the threshold. Ooh. There's snakes here. There's a cave. There's lightning, which is giving me tower vibes. Like the tower card in tarot. Especially because of the way that it looks like it's striking this little mound of rock here. You see where, and then it goes into, I like that. I love it. Because this is literally the point we're at right now in this country. This is happening right now, currently. This is where we are. We're in this section here. But this, the light at the end of the tunnel, if you will, I think, and the only way we're going to get to here is by doing these things. We are setting clear boundaries as a community, as a collective. We're setting clear boundaries about no more, we're done. That's enough is enough. Enough is enough, right? Enough is enough. Okay, all right, now let's see what the book says. I'm glad I pulled another card because I was feeling it. Now I gotta find it, hang on. I will say the only reason I don't like this suit nonsense, not nonsense, but the suit idea is nice, but it's hard to figure out where the cards are being placed. Okay, 68. Like the other deck, it's alphabetical order, so it's easy to find. But these are in alphabetical order, but they're also broken up, so it's hard to find it unless you know which section they are in immediately. Okay. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred, but only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and to have words. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth, of meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested in to step forward. We take the sacred voyage onto more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever. If you're in the middle of an initiation right now, you will get through it, and one day soon, you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you to open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. Work your light action, rite of passage. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that some of these are just written directly on the card itself. Rite of passage, cross the threshold. Okay. Yeah. So, that's pretty much confirming that my thoughts on this card were pretty much correct. But, okay, yeah. I like this Oracle deck, dude. I really do. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I don't remember what movie that's from, so if you could tell me in the comments, that'd be great. Yeah, this was a good one. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good message for today. Now I'm going to, if this comes up as like an accurate correlation to what we just did, it's gonna be crazy. All right. Power is visible in gentle movements. Barriers bend and fall when we interact with each other through an invitation instead of a push. Kindness has a disarming quality because it carries a warmth that says, I am not interested in harming you. I like that too. I think that's a good message for today. I understand we are dealing with people who have every interest in harming people. That's their only goal. But we're at a tipping point, people. I believe more and more people are waking up to what is happening and what is going on and how this country truly is and how it has always been. And because of that, you know, I truly think we're going to pull through this. I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know what's going to happen. I truly couldn't predict that even if I wanted to. But people, keep doing your thing. What you're doing is working. What we're all doing is working, I think. Continue to speak up. Continue to use your voice. We won't be silenced at all. We won't. They'll try, but we won't. And that's it. Okay. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys in the next one.